What up, people? This is your boy Vagabond here to give you my thoughts on Bleach Chapter 555. Now, I thought this was a good chapter. It was very solid. The pacing was quick, as always with Bleach chapters. The pacing was quick. I thought the setup was okay. It was just very okay at best, the setup of the chapter, but it was a good chapter. I'll give it a good. But let's talk about what happened in the chapter. Now, in the beginning of the chapter, we got Ichigo, and it seems that he's gonna be making his way back to the Serite, and he's done for the day in the Soul Palace. He's done his training. I know he's supposedly supposed to have a meeting with the Spirit King, so I'm guessing that happened, and everything else that happened, man, he's pretty much done, and he's on his way to the Serite. Now, he does have like a new little outfit that he has on right now. I'm pretty sure it's temporary until gets into his well, it looks like a jacket or some shit. So I'm pretty sure he has his you know his Shinigami uniform and shit on, but yeah, he has that on with this little headband type shit over his head, which it looks pretty decent. I mean, it's something for a change. We don't always see Ichigo in like an alternative type suit on or whatever, but it's alright. It's alright. Now, what I did like in the beginning was the way Kubo wrote Oetsu's like dialogue. Oetsu, he gave like a vague description of what Ichigo is, as of now. Like, after all that training and whatever he did up there in the Soul Palace, now we're getting ready to see what it all means now. All that hard work, what the payoff is. So Oetsu, he's basically, he gave a vague description about how Ichigo, he seems more mature. He seems to be a little more authentic now. Like, Oetsu actually called them authentic Shinigami. Like, so he's basically like one of them now. That's what I'm saying. So he's basically calling Ichigo. He's basically saying you're one of us now. And I always felt like during like some of the times in Bleach, like even before the war, like I always felt like Ichigo, he is a substitute Shinigami. Like, yes, he has all the qualities of a Shinigami, but I never put him on that same level of stature as a Byakuya or even a Renji. Like, because we saw that Ichigo, when he had to get his Asuchi or whatever and find out his real Zanpakuto name and shit like that, I always felt like, yo, man, like, he didn't have to go through all that processing like a Renji did. Like, when Renji, he was going through his training, like, he didn't need to do all that because he went to the school. He went to the academy and he trained for all that. He learned all that. And that's what made him a real actual Shinigami and, a real of the Soul Society. And that's what I felt like with Ichigo. Just because he had the Zanpakuto, just because he had like the whole kimono outfit and everything, he ain't no Shinigami though. He's just a substitute. Like they say, like it's labeled, substitute. But now, seeing that Oetsu saying that he's actually an authentic Shinigami, like he went through the processes and went through the training and whatnot. Now, I'm starting to feel now I'm starting to feel a little confident, like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna take his word for it and call Ichigo a real Shinigami, a real person to Soul Society now. He is like the person, he is a part of Soul Society now. You know what I'm saying? So like, you pretty much like, he ain't even, he's pretty much not even a substitute anymore. Like, he is a Shinigami. I guess you could just call him all like the offset or something like that. But anyway, Oetsu, he was so he said he was authentic, and then he was talking about, yeah, Ichigo, he actually got stronger. Like, it's not just his brute strength. He's actually has a repertoire. And when I saw that word repertoire, I'm definitely started thinking, Okay, so he doesn't have just Getsuga Tenjo. Getsuga Tenjo. He has something else now. He has more than one trick up his sleeve than just that and brute strength. So people, Ichigo fans should really, see, really be optimistic now that they're gonna see more than just that technique now. And then you had the fat lady, I forgot her name, but you know what I'm talking about, the big lady, like when she cooks and shit, and then she's like, she has two different looks, like she's skinny and shit. Then Hayuri, Hiyori's former captain, Hiyori's former captain, her, she actually said that Ichigo, his Ryatsu isn't like leaking all over the place like it used to. So it seemed like he got all that under control now. But yeah, man, that was some good stuff in the beginning of the chapter. Now, after all that happens, we go back to what's his name? Saji. We go back to him, Bambietta, while she's going into her holy form, and we go back to Shinji. Now Shinji, he's like looking at Bambietta like, what the fuck is going on? And then bam, next thing you know, like an explosion just happens. He gets exploded right in his face. Like you could just see the explosion happen right in his face. And if you look at Bambietta, she's going into a holy form, or she is in a holy form, and she kind of still looks the same. Like I was expecting a little something different. Like she has the wings. She has this little I guess it's the Quincy symbol on top of her head. And I was kind of expecting something different, man. Like I don't know if I'm just I shouldn't expect nothing different. Like it should be the same like Kurge's. Like Kurge's, his was like he had the wings, but like his was more solid though. Like her shit looked like paper thin type wings. But I don't know. I was expecting something different. Like let me know what y'all think, man, because I was expecting a different type of holy form or something. But she has like the wings and the little Quincy symbol hat over her head and shit, halo, if you want to call it. And even her subordinates, like I guess from her, because she activated her Valsen dig or whatever you want to call it, her holy form. That even her subordinates, like one of her subordinates, like the Valsen dig started activating on her. Like her wings started to show too and shit. And she's like, nah, I don't want to go, holy form and shit like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, don't tell me all these Quincy's have the same type of holy form. Like, it all looks the same. But, I don't know. I'm gonna preserve judgment on that until later. I'm not sure about that. I mean, again, I know all their abilities will come from, what their abilities are. Like, because, see, people gotta understand that the letterings do not mean ranking. They simply mean ability. There's a reason why Bambietta is the letter E. And you keep seeing these explosions. That's what it means. That's what it means. She never really announced it. But it's more than likely she has an ability, explosion ability. Just like Kurge, he was letter J for jail. He put Ichigo in that little Quincy jail cell, some shit. For him, Kangdu, what was he? And he had like irons, like these iron fist claws. Who else? What's his name? Homie that the fire type, man, letter F. He had fire, yo. And you see what I'm getting at though, right? Like these so when people keeps talking about, oh, how is he stronger than him? Like we really don't even know who's stronger. Now, as for like A, like, Juha Bach and Ururu, like I don't really even know right there, but again, that's what these letterings are. They're based on abilities and not rankings. So like Z can be stronger than fucking B. But I don't know, we'll get to that later when it's actually solved out, because they did say this in the Bleach Dagger that we had before this arc, before the hiatus came back. In the Dagger, that's what they said. But yeah. So after she goes all, after Shinji, he gets exploded or whatever. At the end of the chapter, basically, it lefts off and you see like the whole design or whatever of Bambietta with her wings and shit, and her subordinates talking about, oh man, she's pissed off. Don't get her pissed off, because she could end this war like that. And I'm thinking to myself, bullshit. Bullshit. She ain't ending this war like that. Like, she can't end this war like that. Like, if that was the case, then fuck, why is there so many damn Quincy's? Why everybody battling who? If she could just end the war, like, by herself. Like, she has the power to end the war. Some, like, bullshit, man. But, we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how this little firecracker fights. But, let me know what you think. Leave your comments. Leave your subscribe, like the video, and this video might be uploaded late, and I'm sorry for that because I've been having troubles with my internet and in my program. But if you did watch this video, I thank you for that. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll holla, man.